Coming to you from Homebrew Studios, it's Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour with your hosts, Bob Katie
and John Picarillo
and Jay Schmidt.
Oh, great.
Welcome to Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour, episode 78. 4th of July special.
Welcome aboard, folks.
Hello.
Hello.
We've got big glasses.
Yes.
And big hats.
And big hats.
And that's it.
Well, my goodness, what is that?
I don't know.
Sound like I'm in a
tunnel.
Yeah, I'm in a tunnel.
That's
Mike,
something.
it was
There we go.
There we go.
That's better.
This whole thing's
I was
going
like,
crazy and wacky.
What the hell?
It's a wacky
Gene
4th of July
has the
special.
4th of July hat. It's been converted. Won't change again until...
Tick, 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 tick,
Christmas?
tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
No, we have a Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
we do. We
Oh, we have a Halloween, don't we?
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah,
Yes.
Halloween.
Yep, Halloween.
So October. It's there till October.
Yes.
Enjoy it.
It's the way we do it.
It's around his codpiece.
That's right. All little hats come with a string to wrap around the codpiece. It's perfect. That's how it's held.
Well, that sounds like a hot item.
And
Right there.
John's
in that
pointing to
crotchal area.
Oh, you
Oh, and Gene has a sprinkler.
or a sparkler.
A sparkler?
Or a boomstick.
Or a boomstick.
It doesn't have it.
No.
It doesn't have it. See, we should have two cards. I could have some others, and you could have some others. And
Yeah.
We can't put it together.
Stick.
It doesn't quite work that way.
I don't have that technology.
yeah.
Is this moron number one? Put moron number two on the phone.
Well, we still have some truth serum.
For anybody who follows the podcast, we're really sneaky here. Yes, we're doing this episode after we just did a quick shots. As you see, the druthers still being poured.
You're never going to figure this one out.
Yeah, you're never going to figure this one out.
Is this moron number one?
Let's make sure you get
Put
it.
moron number two on the phone.
Yeah, see, you'll never figure this shit out.
That's right. Well,
We're so tricky. We just put hats and glasses on. It's not even us.
Fool you.
We fool you.
well,
You're goddamn right I do. So here come two words for you. Shut the fuck up.
we weren't going to try to drink the entire growler in 30 minutes.
Excuse me.
And that was never a plan.
Well, I think you guys just dropped the ball on that one.
No.
Here, you want some more of that?
No.
Okay.
Fill it up.
Filling up. We haven't even got to the Jay's brew. Come
Yes.
on.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to pace myself. It's like Thanksgiving dinner. You got to pace yourself or you're not going to get the full Monty. I like to make sure I get everything that I love very much. So in the beginning, you got I learn to take it easy, and then you get all the favorite things. We're not going to do.
Is that like sex for you? First you take it easy, and then you get all the favorite things.
That's right.
Damn, that's nasty.
We're not going to do pyrotechnics this week.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
Pyrotechnics.
We did last 4th of July
for me,
special.
thanks. I'm driving.
And I think there was
Smoky.
almost some dangerous situations.
No, we just didn't set up properly for it.
I know.
Actually, 4th of July kind of snuck the fuck up on all of us.
Yeah.
We never even thought about it until I was just like, is this the 4th of July? And everybody went, oh,
Yeah, we got to do it.
yeah.
Hey, I'm down, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing vacation during that time, so I think it's a great time to have the week off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I got to convince myself not to do things.
But
though.
this podcast will be actually before the 4th.
Yes.
This will be hitting on the 30th of June.
to get you in the spirit.
Yes. So
And-
the week you have off, you'll still be getting your butt down here to do a podcast.
Despite
Possibly.
Maybe.
despite my warning,
Do it up at the lake.
told Bob trying to do a podcast back to back, I'm gonna get drunk.
Well, we just did a quick shots. I figured a quick shots we get. It doesn't matter by the end of the episode. If you're drunk, that's usually good ratings for us.
Truth serum is a special kind of feeling.
So, Christina, if you want him to have a really good feeling, just come on over with some truth serum.
She tried to get me to drink beer when I was at Druthers on lunchtime.
You let that cat out of the bag, didn't you? Don't want to get her in trouble or anything. Fucking truth serum.
I told you that stuff's bad news.
You're goddamn right I do. So here come 2 words for you. Shut the fuck up.
That was a call-in from Christina right there.
Yeah, right. Better check my Snapchat.
Check your Snapchat.
That's right.
Don't say a fucking word to me. I'll get up and I'll bury this telephone in your head.
Okay.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com, on iTunes and buzzsprout.com, or
At Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Periscope.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour. Also on Untapped, Jay's Brew and Brewmaster Pick.
Yeah, baby.
2 C's, which I'll soon be a legendary on.
Yeah,
In case you
I
guys
mean, this
missed
is
the
a
quick
big
clip.
episode right here.
hold on, wait for it.
Try.
Legendary.
Jay is going to become legendary right here on this show.
Hopefully.
I think you're going
He's
to
trying.
Powering through it.
I think
What's
you're
that
gonna
one
make
you
it.
got in your hand?
This is,
Is that from that same one you had?
Narragansett. This is Dell's Shandy.
You love the shandies, don't you?
do
I do
the
like
shandies.
Shandies. Hot day.
How is it
great.
for a shandy?
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very lemony. Uses Dell's lemonade stand.
If I had a button, I'd have the
Which
Kiss
apparently
on
is a
Shandy
big thing.
playing right now for Jay.
You
Which
should
apparently
have
is a big thing out of Rhode Island. Decent beers.
You should hook up your big computer to that and have it right next to you, and you can just like switch out stuff during the show. Like, I
He
need
absolutely
that.
has no idea how the fuck this goes.
You're goddamn right I do. So here come 2 words for you. Shut the fuck up.
Don't say a fucking word to me. I'll get up and I'll bury this telephone in your head.
Then there should be somebody that does that on the side.
Is this moron number 1? Put moron number 2 on the phone.
You can have little numbers like, yeah, cart 44. I need that. There it is. You got it, Bob. Use it.
Yeah. All right. Well, when you start paying
Just trying
people,
to be creative.
when you start paying people,
When we get our first sponsor.
well, if you would just shut the fuck up, nail Christina, and maybe get some free internship for stuff going on.
You're right. Yeah, it's her.
Well, then
field,
get her
I
ass
think,
down
is
here.
it?
Let's get going.
Multimedia.
I can't do the double glasses anymore.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah, this is driving me
It's
nuts.
uncomfortable.
So far,
But
so
I'll put
good.
them right
Every
here.
time we do something like this, and I have to wear something uncomfortable, I'm like, this ain't gonna last. But then somehow I do the whole show. That's really weird.
You want the big hat? This is driving me nuts. Too.
I
Take
want the big hat. Yeah.
Take the big hat.
I think that's what happened last year, wasn't it?
I maybe.
I was a little disappointed with this hat, and then Bob was over there with the big hat.
Well, you can tell who goes
You had
to
hat envy.
You can
Exactly.
You can tell who goes and buys the props per holiday because that's the one with the biggest hat or stuff. 4th of July, I went and bought all the props, so I got the big hat.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I think Jay did Thanksgiving. That's why he had the big hat.
Oh yeah, with the turkey
hat.
legs.
The turkey hat.
I know. Hey, I'm starting to get. Less
John's never
cheap.
bought any props, so that's
So
why he
maybe
doesn't
I'll
buy
buy-
any fucking hats.
Hey, I look around though. At least I'm looking, but I realize we're covered with the jean hats.
Maybe Halloween should be yours. You love Halloween.
I do
Yes.
love Halloween.
Yes, you love Halloween.
That's where I need to make the woo woo woo. You got a little thingy.
Indentation.
No.
Sorry.
There you go. You got it. You're
Oh,
good. You're good.
sorry.
There was a piece of this.
Wasn't a piece of mine, sorry.
We got to make room. This stuff fills me up.
It does.
Yeah, I think that's big.
I might
You're
I
excused.
might have to take an.
It comes from the ass, right in the middle of the ass.
Oh yeah, we didn't even think about that.
Forgot to do
Yeah,
that
we should
before
have.
I started. That's okay.
Oh, the pee break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
or-
okay.
Was it last week that was it the last one Jay had to run out and
I think it was 2 ago.
2 ago?
Yeah.
Hey.
It's going to probably happen again.
Hey, you crush Kevin Cornell in this field. I thought maybe yours was just starting to get a little weaker as you were getting older.
Yeah.
But that's not a strength. He was like, that's because I processed my liquids so quickly. Like, no, I don't think it's a good thing. You don't go like that.
I hold out as long as I can.
He had to go. How does he work?
I don't know. To me, that's I can't believe. And he wasn't like he was pounding
He
beers
wasn't
in
even
between.
pounding beers. It's not like
Or
that.
water. I mean,
No.
the guy's going every...
He went every hole. How do you get through a day?
What do they call that thing you take? What's that thing? Flomax or something? Is that like...
Maybe he's not clearing.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
You want to try the star glasses?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No? Those are you.
Oh, yeah?
You, baby.
I'll give him a try. I'm going to give him a try.
The other ones were good, but these are...
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh yeah, it might look good. I can't see shit.
I feel like a little Bootsy Collins going on there.
Yeah, it might be sexy, but I got to do it though. I got to do it a little bit because that's what girls do. So they'll be uncomfortable to look fantastic. So I guess just looking fantastic. For the
Little
camera.
P-Funk All-Stars
What do
there,
you
little
say,
Bootsy.
huh? Hey, what
So
do you
you're
think?
like a girl?
You like it?
You like a girl?
You like my big hat, and my big glasses.
Well, that sounds like a hot item.
That's right. That's right. All right. I think I don't. Oh yeah, I can't read that. Maybe just at the right angle. I might be able to pull this off.
The right angle, the dangle.
Let's see if I can.
Truth serum, baby.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, if you finally get to have intercourse with, if you finally get to have some far unlawful carnal knowledge of Christina, we'll have to have her on the podcast.
Absolutely. She wants to. We could
Be your
She wants to
second
do-
guest ever.
Yeah.
No, well,
Oh, no, third, technically.
yeah, we had Steve.
Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't count you as a guest, though.
Well, I was originally a guest. And then
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you were originally a
just
guest,
kinda
but the kind
fell
of
into
fell into a
mess that it is.
a bi-weekly regular.
Actually, I already talked to her about it, and the only problem I'm having figuring it out is getting space at the table because
We'd figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I can slide over.
she would do a podcast anytime. Seriously, it's like her background. She'd totally love to do it. All right. Get that out of there. Actually, seeing as
In with the good, out with the bad.
Son of a bitch, you old sailor, you.
maybe it'll be good to get that on record it.
Yeah, don't be ashamed of it. Let it roll.
I mean, you might as well if you're getting comfortable. I think.
Let it go.
Yeah, I think because you could grab a clip of that, and
Yeah, the only reason I quit, but the only reason I started burping on air was just because it irritated him for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of my job.
Blow anyone's woofers out.
John wants his woofer blown
yeah,
out.
I feel like I want to burp now just to join in all the fun.
John
It's like I
wants-
feel like I got like horns or something.
So I ordered something from Amazon, and it came in a big box, and it was sitting in the front hallway there. And of course, I didn't do this on purposely at first, but it's just sitting there.
Bullshit.
He came in, and he hits it. He's like, what's in that? And my first thought is, oh, it's going to bug you, so I'm not going to tell you. I still haven't opened it yet.
Who the fuck orders something
I actually put.
and doesn't open it for 4 months?
I've started
It's
strategically
fucking
placing
retarded.
it around, and I actually wrote a message on it so that he could read it, like "What's inside me?" I wrote with a question mark, just to drive him nuts.
You.
What an asshole. Yeah, but I got you today. He was looking. Yeah. We had to bring the mattress from upstairs back downstairs while he's explaining to me we have to bring it back upstairs Monday for the same reason it's up there from the last time we brought it from downstairs. So besides that,
Rebecca doesn't like when Rebecca visits. She's never, even though she grew up in this house, she doesn't like the apartment down there. It kind of freaks her out for some reason, sleeping down there. So she wants to sleep in her old bedroom upstairs. But we're not going to move the whole fucking bed.
Oh,
so
all
we
right.
took
So
the
you moved the
mattress.
mattress. Okay.
Yeah, and she's
we gotta move it up.
She had been here a couple of weeks ago, and she's coming in for a friend's wedding that we're all going to. So she's going to be here.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Just saying, Natalia's really beautiful. I mean, if you're listening, it's your last chance.
With this fella.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, as you always say, we always say, well, she's getting married, John. John's like, I'll wait.
Yeah,
divorce will
we're
come.
that much closer to divorce, and you enter my.
We'll match.
Yeah, we have a lot more in common now.
Could talk her through it.
Yeah, that's right.
Jesus. Well, what did you get me on? We were bringing the mattress downstairs.
Oh yeah.
So he looks over in that room. The reason why we're bringing it back down is because photography day is tomorrow. So
Video, yeah.
they got staging and stuff like that. So one of Bob's instructions at one point was to get rid of this TV that's in that room. It's one of those big pain in the ass TVs to move.
Yeah.
So now it's
Is it
down
you
to
that's
the wire.
the box in there?
Yeah.
You little fucking prick.
He was gonna try to tuck it away in the closet, and I put that fucking box in the closet so he couldn't put it in there. He opened it up. He's like, "Great boxes." I don't even know if you knew what it was.
There was other stuff in there though
You're
too.
like, "Great box."
I said that. I actually.
Your box, asshole. The one you
That's
didn't
not the
open
one I
up.
saw at first though. I saw the box full of cassette tapes. That's in there, but it's not the first box I saw when I said that.
Truth serum.
This is the same thing that happened last time we had truth serum.
It's magical.
Mind eraser.
You guys gotta try it. It's magical. Whew, I'm tearing up so bad. My glasses are welling up.
But now all I can say is with that box, game on. 'Cause now it's gonna show up everywhere he's
Fuck
gonna
that
be.
box.
Surely you don't need it.
I know. What did you do? It doesn't weigh anything, so it's like he ordered a box. I think he just fucking ordered a box just so he could kick it around the house, piss his wife off, and piss me off.
She's not being pissed off with it.
It's not underwear.
I'm just gonna open it.
But unfortunately, I thought I did it also. I left it there after I knew it was irritating him. But I thought it was going to irritate
for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it was going to irritate her too. But then she's like, "That doesn't irritate me. Your clean socks in the basket over there does." I'm just like, "Oh, you told me, you stupid motherfucker." So now that's been sitting there forever. She's like, "Are you going to get rid of that?" I'm like, "Not as long as it irritates you, baby." This just goes back to the tags on my equipment stuff.
Ooh.
Which irritates the living shit out of you.
That does. I think that's the worst thing.
That's why I keep them on everything.
That's why when I buy something, tag gone.
That's why when I buy something, he tries to take the tag off.
I make it disappear.
Yes.
Because it's the right thing to do.
He tries to.
I do it.
Unless I catch him.
I make him do it.
Unless I catch his
See, we haven't been cracking any beers with this system here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You stuffed everything up.
Whoa. Now it's a whole new show. Maybe
Don't do that.
I got to tell Joe because he burps a lot during the day. Maybe he might be
Oh,
interested.
fuck Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, that's
He's not
really
just Joe, he's
that's
fuck
really
Joe.
catching on at work now. It's really because he's out. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, for the week.
But
Vacation.
Christina's she's a good worker. So she's been helping out. Where normally I was the guy. Joe's out. I have to do whatever Joe would have been doing. So I'm doing two people's jobs. Christina's huge help. You know, it's a big difference now. So I have a little bit of time to tell some jokes. So every once in a while, I'd be like,
John's stand-up corner at work.
Actually, sweet Sarah.
I'm touching myself tonight.
That was the original signal.
I just do that whenever
Yes,
you're thinking of sex.
Oh, okay. See,
Which means I'd be hitting it constantly.
we haven't been giving Sarah
That's the whole show.
attention that she needs.
That's
Anyway.
because she's getting farther and far away, and Christina's getting closer and closer.
I don't know.
Your jokes.
Awkward silence.
I'm going to put my nutsack on your drum set.
No more for me, thanks. I'm driving.
Well, I said, I almost forgot the whole joke part of it.
John's Jokes Corner.
John, yeah. So people will ask me, like, hey, where's Joe? And as long as I know them well enough,
Yeah.
fuck Joe. And so they're like, well, what do you mean? And I go into a little spiel about how he's gone and he always takes time off when it's crazy shit of his is going on. And I tell him that my buddy on the show, I always plug the show, whenever I say Joe and I say, you know what he says right after I say Joe? He says what?
Fuck Joe.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I tell him. And
That's because
everybody laughs. They're giggling motherfucking ass off.
That's because you've never
At the
seen
golf tournament. You're like, there's Joe. I'm like, is that fuck Joe? And it was another Joe.
It was a different Joe. Yeah.
Well, because you ever see him rant around when he's dragging his butt in here about 7:00, 2 hours past when he should be getting out of work, and it's just fuck Joe, fuck Joe, fuck Joe,
Yeah.
fuck Joe, Joe fucked me again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sarah asked me a good question. How come you seem to get so much work? And the only thing I got to give Joe is that he works on People magazine, and they don't take a week off. You
did People for a long time, didn't you?
I didn't do People.
Oh, you never did?
No.
You know the people?
No.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I cannot.
You got to be more pretentious to be a
People person. You just keep lining them up for me.
That was beautiful.
You
That was-
line them up and I'll
was all
knock them
fine
down.
With me, that was good.
You can put it right there in front of me. Wow.
Right.
Teed that one up.
Speaking of tea,
Chillin' with Jay's Brew. Chillin' with Jay's Brew. Chillin' with Jay's Brew.
Hi, honey.
hello, sweetie pie. Hi, sweetie pie. Hi, how you doing?
I always want to say that.
How you doing?
Hello, sweetie pie.
I don't have that one in here.
Today, in the spirit of 4th of July, we bring Stone Enjoy by 7-4. That was fireworks.
It was fireworks. Come on. What do you mean? What was it?
I don't know.
Yes,
The party pooper.
Stone Brewing Company out of Escondido, San Diego County, California. Enjoy by 4th
Sounds
of July. Enjoy by 7-4-16. They do.
What the fuck was that?
We might be under
House is moving.
Making noises.
So this is an IPA. They do these to be brewed to be enjoyed within 37 days of their brewing.
So that's why they have the date on there.
Very fresh. Yeah, they do a lot of these during the year. I think I may have brought one of these.
Yeah, it
earlier
sounds
this year.
familiar. The brewery.
They do it enjoy by for like big holidays and stuff. So.
Oh, this is a big holiday.
4th of July.
Big.
I love.
But
4th of
I
July.
couldn't get the bomber, so we got these 12 ouncers. So they make these in a bomber. That was generally the.
Oh, I got to get a sheet.
Oh shit, a sheet.
Exactly. No. Oh, sheet. I need a sheet
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
that I can't see.
A shitty sheet that you can't see.
Oh, I can't see it.
Oh,
Excuse me.
oh Jesus. So what's the name of this?
Stone Brewery. Enjoy by 7-4-16 IPA.
Holy shit. Well, that's a big deal right there. Honestly, being in printing, that means they have to change a label every day.
It's,
well, I'm sure they print in advance, but still.
It's brewed to be enjoyed within 37 days of brewing. So they brew it and ship it quick.
Stone Brewery, right?
If anybody can't see this, it literally says Stone on top. That's the brewery, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It actually says enjoy by 7/4/16.
We'll take a picture of it and put it up.
It's like
they've been doing these for the last couple
it is
years.
the label. It's not like an inkjet thing saying enjoy by now. You know what I mean?
It's
on the
printed on the bottle.
Yeah, big part of the label.
Yeah, it's not a paper label.
Paper label.
But actually, they've been doing
and
it
it's
since,
not inkjet.
Since 2000.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Got that fucking right.
They've been doing this since 2012,
Jiminy
but
Christmas.
around here, probably the last
wish I could
year,
see.
it's been available.
You got a lighter on you?
I do. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, shit.
Boy.
I'm scared. On the green,
Watch out.
there's the green's
Don't burn
going to
your
catch
trophy.
on fire.
Burn your trophy.
He's setting Gene on fire. Yeah, there goes your phone up in flames.
Look at that. Perfect.
And Fuego.
Yeah, sure. Yep, I've heard this before. Are you going to burn Gene's hand?
Yep.
Stop before then.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I thought
He's
I
gonna burn
butted
his
it
hat.
right up against the part that finishes it off.
Push it.
It doesn't stay if you push it. That's the problem.
It'll be fine.
Push it real
He's
good.
really taking a lot of risks here.
Scary.
Well, might as well give her a little Yankee wanky, huh? What do you think? A little Yankee wanky? Oh, probably missed the camera.
Probably missed the whole fucking shot.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, isn't that good?
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, that made me
stuff.
say good.
Yeah.
There, didn't even get Gene. Didn't even get his hand. There you go.
All right.
Okay. All right. So this is, look at, no shit. Jay's always way like 6 steps ahead of me. Not only, I was so blown away and fascinated by the label. It's July 4th. Enjoy by July 4th.
Did you not get that?
I didn't.
No more for me, thanks. I'm driving.
Is this more on number 1?
Yeah.
Put more on number 2 on the phone.
I can't write.
Is this more on number 1? Put more on number 2 on the phone.
So hard to do.
That's what she said.
I love truth serum.
It really is. It's something else.
I think a couple times a year we need to get some truth serum.
Yeah, no matter
if
what.
It's not free.
Yeah. Well, just get it.
Just get it.
Yeah,
that's good.
beer.
It's truth serum night on Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
It's like it works.
It works. It's like really
Well, that sounds like a hot item.
$4.98.
All right, let's get this started here.
Jiminy
Good
Christmas.
Color.
I really like the taste.
I don't, can we really see color?
Here's the color. Yeah.
You poured
some? You poured
I poured some. Yeah. It's IPA.
That's
color.
a nice IPA color,
Yeah,
isn't
Good
it?
color for IPA.
So what are we going with for color?
Is this guy going to get marked down for
Yes.
location?
Yeah, but that shouldn't have anything to do with what the beer is.
It's IPA colored.
It's perfect color. But I can't help knowing it tastes so good.
I knocked you out.
Jay's burp knocked you the fuck out.
Check.
You got knocked the fuck out.
That's all you got to do is just swing a stick around here.
Excuse me. Whew. Very gaseous. Gaseous clay.
So give it a 5?
I'm giving it a 5.
5 color 5.
Yep. Especially for what it is.
Aroma. Luke, I am your father.
It smells like what I'm tasting.
Could you
Is this more on number 1?
what I'm
Put more on number 2 on the phone.
Think you got it obvious?
No, not it. You know, we've had a couple of beers on here that smelled really, really good, but the flavor wasn't quite what you were expecting out of the smell. I like this flavor. and it smells like
like what I'm tasting.
Smells like what I'm drinking. You know what I mean? It's right there. It's exactly right. It's what I'm expecting. See, the last thing you want is to take a big swig of beer when you think you're about to drink milk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's great smell to me.
Me too.
5? Aroma 5.
We've been
Alcohol
scoring a little
content.
high lately.
Alcohol content. When
More
it's
than-
good, it's
Oh,
good.
Wow.
When it's good,
Ooh,
it's
this
good.
is high, actually. It's a 9.4.
I'm in 5.
John will be face down before the end of this. Is that a 5?
This and I'm into the 5 there, too.
This is pretty big for not being a local brewery.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
But
it's so good. Tastes so good.
Yeah, I think the last one we did by them was very highly rated too because it's fresh. It's the freshness.
Yeah.
That's the same thing we get from our local brews.
Yep.
And I wish more breweries did this.
Probably a stupid thing
totally.
to ask, but flavor.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
Yeah,
5.
that's
on
a
that
5
one.
on.
So flavor 5. I got the feeling for the flavor. Brewery size and location, or as we put, availability because it's not in New York.
It's Escondido.
But the availability must be pretty good because it's got a freshness deal. So
And it is very hard. It's hard to find.
it's very hard.
Very hard.
No more for me, thanks.
Is it California?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
California.
California.
But on.
I
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
I think this is what we should go after for. God damn it! I think this is what we should go after for the for our podcast homemade.
No more for me, thanks. I'm driving.
That button's gonna wear the fuck out by the end of tonight.
We have been talking about a brew,
That's right.
pulling the trigger, and I think I want to make one like this. This is what I want to do.
IPA.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well,
So is that like you got it at the Bev Center, right? So
yes,
it's pretty.
It's
pretty
widely available, but hard to find at the same time. It's actually one of the top trending beers on Untapped.
It's fantastic.
7-4-16, and they usually have the bombers, but they had this in a 6-pack, and I was all right. I was glad I could get
we
it.
would be giving it a 5-star rating if we were in California right now.
Yeah.
But we're not.
So if it's a local brew, we give it 5. At least in New York State, you can go as high as 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
So this definitely puts it to 4. And
It's an unfortunate disadvantage, but it's what we've done.
You got to stick by the rules.
What we
Put down there. So it's either you're looking at a 3.5 or a 4.
Let me tell you, Stone.
Because you said it wasn't as available, but it's hard to get. It's widely available, but hard to get.
10
Yes.
in my book overall.
Yeah.
For anybody that's listening, wants to get it, it's really worth getting.
I would say 3.5.
We have a rating system here that we stick to.
It sounds like a 3.5.
We've been supporting local breweries just because they support us.
You guys agree a 3.5 on that?
Oh, I circled a 4 actually.
Well, Jay said it's widely available, but it's kind of difficult to get.
Oh yeah. Have you ever gone looking for it and couldn't get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'll bring it
3.5.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that brings it to a 3.5. If that's everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
So brewery availability.
5 plus 5
Availability of it's 3.5.
3.5. 4.7. 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. Can't give it a 5. 4.5. Mm-hmm. That's as close as
Pretty
Pretty good. We don't give
Pretty
a lot.
good for a,
we don't give a lot of high scores like that.
No, and a non-local brew.
Exactly.
I mean, to me,
That's
it's
obviously what we can't.
It's a fantastic beer. I mean, if you can get your hands on this, get it. If you like IPAs, this is top notch.
If we go
definitely
global, a little bit more global.
When we go global.
That's right.
Whoa,
exactly.
there you go.
When we go global, then I think California.
Say that 5 times fast.
California might be more at our disposal.
We have 2 or 3 people in California that are listeners.
That's why I said, we have global
Like
listening.
weekly.
But I'm talking about our decisions make a difference.
I think Jay just wants you to say global a lot.
I like to say global. It's big.
It's big. I don't want.
Damn, that's nasty.
Wait for Christina with that, okay?
I can't believe she hasn't listened because she would definitely tell me, "Hey, I heard that you said this, that, and the other thing." I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got to do to get the girls listening.
I think we know what you need to do to get her to listen.
Wow.
Waka wow wow.
Deepex.
All right, so that's Stone Brewery. Enjoy 7416 IPA.
Enjoy
Fantastic.
by 7416 recommended.
I was getting a little full, but this beer just keeps making me want to drink it. It's delicious.
Where is the brewery, Jay?
This is a Stone Brewery out of Escondido, San Diego County, California.
Escondido.
Like saying that.
Yeah, we got to do
Escondido.
We got to do a
because it sounds just like burrito. I once ate a burrito in Escondido.
Oh boy, that makes me think about our next thing.
I'm thinking about something, and I'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you gonna go do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do it.
All right, well then we'll get the hell out of Jay's Brew. So.
Chilling with Jay's Brew.
All right.
Chilling with Jay's Brew. Chilling with Jay's Brew.
What are you doing? You're getting crazy over there.
I just want to see what it was like to be over here. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. John's over there.
Staring at all the lights. Yeah. I know why he wears sunglasses now. Yeah, it's wicked bright right here. His mic seems lower. I wonder if it's headphones. Oh, that's why I'm not using them properly. I don't know.
You're a fucking mess over there. I think you better go back to where you were. You're a fucking mess.
All right, play some more music or something.
We don't have any.
Come on. It's got to be
Well,
something.
I didn't know there was going to be a pee interlude, so.
Is there a long interlude? Do you have one of those?
That was it. I was hoping he'd be back.
Yeah. I'm all discombobulated now. It's like when you're in the water. And
You're making a big mistake, cowboy.
You realize one of your hands is strapped to your back.
What?
Strapped to your back.
Why do you have something? Why are you in the water with your...
Well, you have to go through these scenarios, just in case bad things happen.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Oh.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour. You can get a hold of us at Bob and John's podcast at gmail.com or find us on iTunes or in Buzzsprout.com or
at Loose End Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Periscope.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour. Also on Untapped at Jay's Brew and Brewmaster Pick with 2 C's. Like us.
Jay's breathing up.
I heard you. Sorry.
John goes, do we have any music to play? I go, I didn't know we were having a pee interlude, so I didn't bring
I went Kevin on you guys.
Yeah. Jay totally pulled a Kevin.
Well, at least you didn't go take a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a porta potty. I have to shit.
Well, you know what? We're moving along at a brisk pace for us lately, so let's get to the next thing.
Where are we at?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to
with Bob and John
and Jay.
Well,
Wow.
Last year we went with on the 4th of July. We went, I think, with patriotic movies or anything with a patriotic theme.
I don't remember.
And I brought up a couple of times that we should do like favorite presidents, but these two both went, wow, that's a lot of work, and I don't know if we want to put that into it. So maybe sometime we'll do that.
We kicked it around.
Maybe we'll do it. We'll do it at some point.
Research, though.
Yeah, well, that's what I just said.
I know. I was just reiterating.
It's amazing that you said reiterating.
Yeah.
Too, actually, that was funny.
Don't you
forget it out perfect.
Golf clap.
Nope.
Don't you forget.
There we go.
That's what it's all about.
So, actually, we kicked this around last episode. We came up with this while we were doing our top 10. Thought, well, that would be a great top 10. And you know what? This person's kind of I guess you could call him an American icon.
Yeah.
You know?
I would.
So, we're going to go with...
I love him. This was a difficult list for me, by the way.
Yeah, I could have made a top 20.
Because I love.
I could have made. I could. It's Clint Eastwood. Our top 10 is best. The top 10 Clint Eastwood movies, directing and acting. I could have done a directing and acting list, and I could have done a top 20 on.
I think
at least acting.
I think I can say this because it won't ruin anything, whether you use it or not. But I haven't seen Sniper.
Oh, American Sniper.
Sniper.
Yeah, so
very good.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of great things about it. I just haven't seen it, and it might have made my list had I seen it, but I just haven't seen it.
With him, I stuck more with his acting.
Yeah,
well, I ended up that way too. After I asked the
too,
question, I pretty much
If we had a top 20, American Sniper would have made it in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
A very good movie. I've seen it a couple times. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know, matter of fact, only one that I only have one. No, I have two in my top 10 that he directed and wasn't in. That's it, because there's so many after.
Yeah.
Especially directing, it's like the last 20 years. It's like
I had to bucket list some. Just giving you a warning.
Bucket list some.
We'll get there.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go. I feel good.
Okay.
I know I've seen it, so it counts. The only reason why it's so low on my list is because maybe I saw it a long time ago, but I mean, I was watching clips, and I loved every fucking clip that I watched.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Heartbreak Ridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's
Heartbreak
low
Ridge,
on my
great
list, and
movie,
I think it's a really great movie.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But it wasn't
a lot
like
higher
most
on my
of the
list.
other ones are. I've seen more. I guess that's what it's really about for me. Like I've seen them more. That's all. That was a really good. There's a ton of clips that I watched from that were just great, fantastic. So it couldn't be left off on my list.
No,
That's all I got.
shouldn't be. Jay,
my number 10. I'm going to go with Firefox from 1982.
love that movie.
Yeah. See, I saw it up.
That might be the
that's
first
the only
Clint
one I
Eastwood
don't
movie
have on my list.
That might be the first Clint Eastwood movie I saw my brother took me to see in the movie theater. I think that's why it resonates with me.
This actually escaped me, but remembering it, and once I saw it, I was like, "Oh crap!" I totally forgot.
Oh, yeah,
but I love that movie. That was a great movie about him
stealing,
breaking, or Soviet Russia.
Yeah, going undercover,
stealing their high power.
He's a pilot. He's a great retired fighter pilot. That's not a spy, but they need to kind of insert him as a spy to get this plane, to get a super secret, high powered fighter plane from the Russians. And I guess he was able to speak Russian, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, because he spoke Russian before, so that's what qualified him. But very good movie.
Number 10, Firefox.
My number 10 is one he directed is Jersey Boys. I'm a big fan of music, movies, documentaries, and/or movies and stuff like that. So it already took my interest in. Because he didn't do it as a musical, you know what I mean? Like it is on
which can
Broadway.
get weird sometimes.
Yeah, it's not like that at all. The music in it, and it's good music in it. I mean, what do you call it? Frankie Valli and stuff. It's good stuff. You know what I mean?
I never
and he did a great job.
So I couldn't.
It's a really good.
I heard it was really good
with that one too.
It was one of those movies where I never watched it, and then it came on HBO, and then I got just sucked into it. You know, what I mean? It's not on my it's not on my I got to watch it list, but it's very good.
I would watch it.
Yeah.
That's one of those.
It's very
would
good.
Like
Yeah.
to catch up on. I see that. Yeah.
The musical parts they put into it, they fit it into the movie just as if you were watching any movie about singer or a band. You know what I mean? It's their performance. They're not just stopping and singing lyric.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Singing.
The fields of Griswold.
No more for me, thanks. I'm driving.
So my number 10 is Jersey Boys. John, your number 9.
Let's see. For number 9, now this is where I I did some readjusting, so I hope I can follow. This is where I had to do some grouping. I like Dirty Harry stuff, and on
I could have done
things that I found. There's a bunch of them.
There's a lot of
So
them.
and there's no way I could rate them all into this list. So
I did.
I
I took my 2 favorites.
I went with a Dirty Harry.
The whole bottom of them, the whole lot of them. Wow.
Yeah.
That spans like 3 decades. Or
Well-
3 decades, I think.
You know what? And I don't know if I've seen every single one of them, but they're legendary movies and they're really great. It's Clint Eastwood. It's fantastic stuff. I could and would sit through all of them. So they had to be on my list. I can't give you details about every single movie. So that makes I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen every single one, but I couldn't just pick one that made it. See, do you follow me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
I got you. You grouped them together.
Yeah, I had to put them together. That was my number 9.
Okay. Jay, your number 9?
My number 9 is going to be Space Cowboys.
It was that would have made my top 20. It
Clint
was a
Eastwood,
good movie.
Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, James Garner.
Oh, that's in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
They're
coming up.
A group
of astronauts.
That
old school,
They
original
they send them
astronauts.
back into
Yeah,
space
That's
to.
good. It's great.
Yeah,
And some
They had to
powerhouses right there all together.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Very huge.
Yeah,
great.
It's
Just
a great movie.
It was a
they're
funny
retired.
movie too.
It was
they're
funny.
like the only ones
Yeah.
that could work on this certain satellite. So
Yeah, because it was old technology that they had created back in the 60s or 70s.
It was a great movie.
Yeah, very good movie.
That at number
Yeah.
9.
Like there's just too many of them. Like this is where you just I got overwhelmed.
I know.
A lot of star power.
That's why I said it was actually this is one of my more difficult ones.
Yeah. My number 9 is In the Line of Fire, where he plays the Secret Service agent.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. What do you call it? And you know what? It probably wouldn't be up there, but John Malkovich in it's so great as a psychopath.
That's definitely on
and it
my
has
list.
Renee Russo is
coming
not
up.
like she's not late.
Doesn't
nice on
hurt.
the
That
eyes.
doesn't hurt the situation.
No, it doesn't. So that's mine. In the Line of Fire was my number 9.
8 to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually remember watching this as a young kid, and I think that's why it stuck with me. But it was based on a true story, Escape from Alcatraz.
Yeah.
I loved that movie.
Yep.
There was something about it that I remember, even as a kid, just fascinated at what he
Alcatraz.
went through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Alcatraz is just fascinating to begin with.
yeah, all in itself.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure. Just I loved it.
I see anything
And
on the
it's
History Channel with Alcatraz, I'm watching.
I'm in.
You know,
and it's probably not. I don't know. Talked about as much as you would figure it would be, but that was it.
oh, it's probably still one of the most historical prisons ever in the United States.
Yep.
You know,
Pretty good stuff. So that I really like that. I remember.
good movie, really good movie.
Yep.
Jay, you're number 9,
8.
or you're number 8,
Dirty Harry.
the original.
Yeah, the original in 71. But,
Yeah.
I'm going to, the others I'm going to throw in there too, but
Yeah, I picked a few of my favorites out.
the original Dirty Harry. was
The
just,
original. You know what I like? If I had to, if you guy gave me a hard time about grouping things, I probably would have went with the original because that one came with the catch line.
Yes.
Do you feel lucky? I think
Punk.
that. Yeah. So and that's a scene I watched over and over, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking classic.
You want to see something funny though? The black guy who's
on the ground.
who's on the ground pointing it
Yeah.
is actually they gurgitate him as his partner in like Sudden Impact or one of the ones in the 80s.
I know that's why I had to group them, because like when I started to get it, put it all back together, I was like, oh my god, there's the Enforcer, there's the
Clint had a thing in the 70s and 80s.
Deadpool.
In the 70s and 80s, Clint had this thing about not letting actors go. Like when he got a bunch of actors, he liked to hold on to them and really work with them.
It's probably,
but that's kind of funny that because I always remember that. Like I remember seeing that and then seeing Sudden Impact and being like, hey, that's his part. How did that work?
He didn't kill him.
No, he didn't. So
Coulda.
Shoulda, woulda.
Yeah,
that's funny. Most of the posters were like just bigger and bigger handguns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
this is the 44 Magnum.
That
the most powerful handgun known to man.
Sold a lot of guns.
Yeah,
I bet. Yeah.
Smith and Wesson made a lot off that.
Just like I don't want to get into politics. We'll continue.
We weren't. What was it? Number 8 now to me?
I was 8 too. Yep.
My number 8 is Firefox.
Nice.
Yeah, love that movie. Very good movie.
I didn't put it.
You know what? One thing they did very good in that movie, it was one of those ones where it made you feel anxious because that whole going into the Soviet Union,
Cold War time,
and him going through, and is he going to make it, through and stuff, and gives you that kind of that feeling like
great movie. It was very American oriented. It made you feel good to be an American.
Yes,
it was like one of those.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah,
when you walk away from movie feeling good.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Number 7, John.
What kind of movie?
Wow.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Number 7.
Seven to me. I went to Outlaw Josie Wales.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything more about it because that's really high on my list.
That's something I just was on TV growing up.
Oh, yeah.
We were allowed to watch.
To me, that's Clint Eastwood.
And it was, it's classic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
There's actually one I want to mention right now because I watched some of the highlights in it. Like
it's not in your top 10 though?
Yeah, it's not coming back to me and stuff.
What is it?
But I know it was a good one. Is the High Plains Drifter?
Yeah, that was in his spaghetti western when he did. That was, I think, maybe between the two.
73. It was
Fistful of Dollars, few dollars more, and then maybe that High Plains Drifter, and then The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, or somewhere.
Yeah.
It's in that ballpark.
Yeah, and that's the way it feels. But for some reason, every clip I watch is like I'm not connecting with this.
That's when they always said with those 4 movies. I don't even know if they mention this character's name. He's just the guy with the.
He's a man with
no name in like almost all those movies. Although High Plains Drifter, I think he might have. High Plains Drifter is the one where they try to hang him and he doesn't die.
That was another one.
Back.
That was another one. Hang 'em High. That was another one that I couldn't put on the list because I couldn't grab.
Hang 'em High.
They were.
It's got to be
another
one around there.
It's pretty young. Yeah, I
it's
remember
in that same realm, right around there. He did a whole bunch of those spaghetti westerns, as they call them, right in there. Yeah. That's why I kind of left them alone. To be honest with you, I didn't put any of them on my list because they're great, and I didn't want to. I was just like, there's so many other ones. I'm just going to leave those alone.
The Outlaw Josie Wales ones.
No, that's
I watched
not.
some clips.
Yeah,
and there was
that's a little different.
Yeah, that's when he was Clint Eastwood. That's when he was. That's more when he had really established Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. So that was my number 7 for that one.
Yeah. Jay, your number 7?
I'm gonna go with a Fistful of Dollars.
Fistful of Dollars.
Love it.
1964.
Great stuff. Hey, and the endings to all of those were fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all great
That's
movies.
what started I'm getting into my.
If any of them come on TV, I'm watching it. It's one of those ones.
Anything I'm in the middle of my list, I'm like, oh man.
1964.
The shootout at the end, or the
Man with No Name.
That was 60 what?
64.
Fantastic.
64. Wow, that's that late. That's early.
Early. Those are one of his first ones, actually.
That I think he was just coming off of Rawhide, wasn't he? On TV, doing Rawhide on TV.
Yeah, should have been. Yeah. But Fistful of Dollars.
Is that the one? Is that the one with Lee Van Cleef, or is the few dollars more?
When my sunglasses, my big stars, hit the microphone, can you hear it?
Now I can. Now that you brought it up,
Because I've done it like 6 times. It's probably going to come out.
So is that 7 to me?
Clint Marion Koch.
I know Lee Van Cleef was in one of them.
Van Cleef.
Not this one. Not this one.
Not this one. Most people know Lee Van Cleef from he played the kind of the prick in Escape from New York.
Van Cleef.
Yeah. My number 7 to me, I guess.
Yeah.
My number 7 is Unforgiven.
Wow.
I saw that. I saw that out there.
Yeah, one of his, probably one of the. Well, people say it's his best Western. I don't agree with that. It's not. It's farther down on the Western list, but I mean, he won an Academy. There's a lot of Academy Awards going on around that movie.
I'll have to put that on the list.
I believe he won an Academy Award for director. I think on that one, and what's his face won an Academy Award for supporting actor. Gene Hackman did.
Are you
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Is that one make you a master?
Not yet.
No?
A master?
No masturbator yet.
No. Your number 6, John?
A Fistful of Dollars.
So there you go.
And I did group that in with a few more dollars. Because
he took his fistful of dollars, put it in with a few more dollars, a few dollars more.
Right. A few dollars more. Good stuff. I wasn't going to break them out and try to
separate them.
Yeah, I put that stuff goes together. Which, really, if I'm going to go revisit those, I'm probably going to watch all of them. Do a whole rip and that's the way I like it. So,
your number 6, Jay?
I'm going to go with.
Are you contemplating? No?
Yeah. High Plains Drifter.
Oh, you're going there. You went there, huh?
73.
Nice.
It's good stuff, though.
Yeah.
It's good. It was tough for me to lift that out. I made my decision.
Like I do like a lot of John Wayne. Like, and so for some people, westerns begin and end with John Wayne. I'd say Clint Eastwood is more my guy in that fashion.
Yeah.
For westerns.
I grew up on a lot of westerns and
probably for us and our generation, Clint Eastwood is a little bit more than John Wayne.
Definitely.
For us. Even though I love a lot of John Wayne stuff. My 6 to me.
Mm-hmm.
My number 6 is the second one that he was the second one on my list that he wasn't in but directed is Mystic River. Totally forgot he directed it, and I was like, "Oh, it's a good movie." Sean Penn
came on my list.
That's definitely on my big list.
I just haven't seen it. I just didn't see it.
Oh, very good movie. Sean Penn was really good. He won the Academy Award for it. Finally got Sean Penn his award.
It's probably a good one.
Yeah, very good one. Takes place in Boston. Gonna throw him in the fucking Mystic.
You fucking bastard.
Throw him in the fucking Mystic.
English could use the C word right now.
Mystic River, very good movie.
$4.99.
$4.99.
One more.
John, you're number 5.
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's I think that's got Van Cleef in it too.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the road for me because it started to really shake up what I.
What year was that?
I have it 66, 1966.
Man, High Plains Drifter, was that later for him?
Mm-hmm. 73.
Yeah, wow. That's late for his spaghetti western time. It was mostly the 60s.
That's why this whole list got difficult for me. Is trying to put them into some kind of
order.
Yeah.
Yep. Good, the bad, and the ugly. That's where the whistle came from.
But I know I've seen that. Here's another.
A lot of people put that with Fistful of Dollars, but it wasn't. That was Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Here's a big one for me is I know I've watched that multiple times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so,
It's amazing.
There's parts when I watch, I'm like,
it's amazing that High Plains Drifter he did after Dirty Harry, because you would think that would have been a pre-Dirty Harry.
yeah. It's really that's why I was saying this list was really weird.
I feel that High Plains Drifter was the High Plains Drifter was like the very, very, very tail end of like one of the last ones that spaghetti westerns that he did.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm already surprising myself because I think I'm misting.
You're misting?
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
Play Misty for me.
Yeah. So, here we go. No, that's not it.
What the hell is that?
Here we go. Okay, wow. All right, we'll get into it later.
Okay. My 5 to me?
No,
yes.
I think it's 5 to me.
5 to you? No, I thought you just did High Plains Drifter.
No, he did.
You did.
No,
he did way down. So what do you do?
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I did. For
you did
5.
the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
No, he did.
You did.
Yep.
Then what do you get? Jay, you're number 5.
That voodoo that you do.
I don't remember that one.
Oh God. Let's see.
You shouldn't be contemplating it this.
Yeah. No.
Poke.
I'm gonna do.
She's on a fucking rampage, man.
We're trying to get ready.
She said, well, the photographer's coming in. Yeah, so they're out of...
The virtual video or whatever we're doing.
All right, I'm going to do the Good, Bad, the Ugly.
Oh, there you go.
Number 5. Sorry for the delay.
So now is it 5 to me?
Yes. Sorry.
My number 5 is Every Which Way But Loose.
Yes.
Right Turn, Clyde.
Yes. Love that movie.
A Man and a Monkey. I mean, come on.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Actually, I'm going to switch that. I'm going to put number 5 is going to be Every Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can. I'm going to put them together.
Yeah, I would put that.
I went with Every Which Way But Loose because it was the first one, but I'm going to put them both together.
Yes.
The funnier than hell movies.
Yep.
Yes.
Agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Big fan of those. I remember just seeing them so many times on television when I was a kid.
That's what my tomorrow morning's going to be like. This asshole's like, I'm getting up at 5. I got to do all this shit. Like,
yeah.
Probably be weed whacking out your window. I'm going to load up the BB gun tonight. Jeez,
Weed whacking out your window.
What number is it to me?
It's number 4, Clyde.
Number 4.
I went with Space Cowboys because after watching that,
wow,
it's like really these 3 old guys made a great movie.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good fun.
Old really guys can make good movies.
That's right. Which is always nice because I'm starting to be an old guy.
You're number 4, Jay? He's like, fuck, back to me.
I'm not touching
myself.
I'm not touching myself.
I'm going with In the Line of Fire.
Nice.
Has a special meaning to me because this was the first movie that Renee and myself went to see.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Who I met in your basement.
Oh, hey, that makes me happy.
Yes. So the love of my life, my wife, after
we do remember seeing the first move Jay put on her out in the garage. The arm went around.
20-some.
When we all went.
A little wraparound.
Yeah, after 20-some years. This was the first movie I ever took her to see, so it holds a special place in my heart. But it was a great movie, too.
And we're still hanging out, and she's still married to you.
Yep.
That's all good news.
Thanks for the update, John.
She would have been here tonight, but she was busy.
She got shit to do.
But, In the Line of Fire.
It kind of reminds me, like, Kevin is wildly inappropriate 90% of the time. This is our other guy that we golf with. And the drink girl came around, and I was waiting for him to be inappropriate. And she was saying how she was going to school and all this, and he was like, "Yes, you have to go there, and you need to study hard." And it was probably the most adult thing I've ever heard him say in my entire life. So we'll give him a thumbs up there.
Okay, John.
What number?
Tree.
My number, 4.
Oh, 4 to you. Sorry.
Can I do 4? My number 4 is Magnum Force.
Ooh.
Dirty Harry.
Oh. Wow.
One of the
number individual. You didn't break these up.
No, I didn't break them up because I had 2 very specific ones
That
for
you
Dirty
really-
Harry. Yeah,
really enjoyed.
Magnum Force is one of them. Which is one of my favorite lines that me and my brother used to always say is his catch line at the end is "Man's got to know his limitations."
Yeah, that's true.
And it has a lot of actually young stars in it. Robert Urich, who ended up being Spencer and did Spencer for Hire and did a bunch of TV.
Yeah.
Vegas, he did. And a couple other ones. I can't remember what the other movie that guy was in. A couple of other ones that you'd be like, oh, him. You know what I mean? So
MacGyver.
I'm on it.
I want to say he was an Airplane, but I might be wrong on that.
He was an actual airplane?
No, the movie Airplane. No, asshole. Asshole. So Magnum Force alone is a very, very good movie. One of my favorite Dirty Harry movies.
That's your number one, Dirty Harry?
No, it's not. It's not.
Bob likes it
I have
dirty.
2.
I'm
I liked it dirty.
Rod and
but I have 2.
Dirty.
Hal Holbrook, Mitchell Ryan,
Gobble, Nimble, Chew.
Now, if you say his name, I'll
David Soul,
Nipple.
That's one of them.
Tim Matheson,
Tim Matheson. That's the
Kip
other one.
Niven, Robert Ulrich,
Yeah, like look at those. Listen to
Felton
those 3.
Perry,
Finger.
Morris Agent, Margaret
David
Avery,
Soul. David Soul was
Richard
Starsky
Devon,
or Hutch. I can't remember
Tony
which one he was. but
Giorgio, Jack
It was.
Coulson,
It was the.
Sounds
the
like porn
third
to me.
guy or
Bob
whatever.
March, Bob McClurg, John Mitchum, Russ Morrow, Clifford Pello,
Oh, we went through the whole thing.
Adele Yoshida,
You're goddamn right I do. So here come 2 words for you. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Clarence Buzz Anderson, Kenneth Boyd,
John, number
Brackey.
3. You're number 3. Before Jay continues with the grip
whole
on that
cast.
movie.
I got to tell you, I really didn't. I know. I thought about this all day because I know I scored it high, and I watched a bunch of clips from it, and I know I watched the movie, and I got to tell you, it was maybe it's because of his experience. I don't know, but Gran Torino was a goddamn good movie.
I liked it.
And I
Didn't
enjoy.
Didn't make my top 10, but
no, it's. I mean, I don't. It's probably not on a lot of people's lists, but like every part I watched was really.
it was good.
Yeah, especially cinematically, if you think about it, like how he, I mean,
I had one that was like that of his older movies.
Yeah.
Might have been one of the last ones he acted in was Trouble with the Curve.
yeah. I
like that movie a lot. I didn't put it. I didn't. That would probably would have been 11. That probably would have been 11 for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a good movie. It's just a good movie that he was in.
I appreciated that.
That's
so.
500 right there.
I think it is.
You said
I'm
you're
just
the one
checking.
$4.99.
Are we breaking
Is that
the
what I said?
Yeah.
the untapped
No,
bank?
not yet. We'll finish this.
Jay, you're number 3. Jay's thinking.
I'm gonna do Every Which Way But Loose.
Nice.
Love that.
Man and his monkey.
Right Turn, Clyde.
Orangutan.
I love that. I just love that movie. Every
Yeah,
time I
right.
watch it,
It's a great
cracks
movie.
me up. I mean, it's just
Right
Great
turn,
movie.
Clyde.
It's also nice to have a Clint movie make you laugh.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good. Which
good
to
to have
me,
He
that's
was
like
the
a
original.
Tom
He-
Hanks kind
well-
of thing where you can switch gears and do serious.
Well, everybody gives so much credit for Arnold doing Kindergarten Cop, but Clint Eastwood did it years before because he was the action hero of that time,
Yep.
and he did a comedy in Any
Yeah.
Which Way But Loose.
yeah,
You know?
That's true.
that's great. It's great. I love it.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
3, right? My number 3, and my number 1 Dirty Harry movie is The Enforcer. The Enforcer with What's her name? What's one of the ones from Cagney and Lacey is on? Is his part?
Lacey.
In every fucking movie, every Dirty Harry movie, his partner dies. So
Yes, that's true.
it was, but I remember it because it had again a really memorable bad guy. You know, I remember he had the knife with the knuckle hold thing. You know, like you put your hands in with the knuckle thing.
Yes.
But the Enforcer, that's my number one Dirty Harry.
Tyne
At
Daly.
Number 3. Tyne Daly, that's her.
You ride
Harry
dirty.
Gardino. You want the whole cast?
No.
Is this moron number 1? Put moron number 2 on the phone.
John, you're number 2.
Bolt Get Up here. Every Which Way But Loose and
Bolt Get Up.
Any Which Way You Can. I mean,
Nice.
Those
They both rank very high. If we had top 5s, we'd all make our top 5s.
Yeah, that one.
A Man and His Monkey.
had him in the tough guy.
Yeah.
And there was comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I love those movies.
There's a love
Loved them.
story.
The old lady. Remember the old lady?
His mother.
Funny
Yeah.
as shit.
The one who plays his
can't
brother
laugh
in
at
it?
an orangutan punching people. Left turn, Clyde.
Right turn.
Whichever.
The one that the one that plays his brother in there. The one the guy who plays his brother.
He was in
a lot of Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah.
You know who his daughter is? Is Juliette Lewis, the actress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till I heard her on Howard Stern, and they were talking about he had just passed away.
Oh.
And he was talking about that. I'm like, oh, that's another you didn't get. You know, you see.
That shit was classic.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay, you're number 2.
To Jay. You can do it.
You can do it.
Riding dirty. That's why you shouldn't live this up to the end of the.
Well, I'm busy.
Yeah, shit to do.
Untapping.
But you know the funny thing is, Jay's the first person on Sunday to send us a text going,
Well,
"Do we have
'cause
any
I wanna
homework?"
I want a head start. I gotta have.
Never seems to work.
I know.
I'm touching myself.
All right. I'm going to leave a good movie off here, but I'm going to go with Unforgiven.
So
for
struggling.
number 2.
There you go.
Great Western.
Yeah.
And Clint's final hour
Western.
of Westerns.
Yeah, that's his final Western, isn't it? Well, at least to this point.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's got a
I'm gonna
great
go-
cast. It's got a great casting too. You
great
got Morgan
cast,
Freeman and
right. That movie was great.
The other guy. Don't start it with me again with looking at the people.
Hang on, I'm doing my 500.
You're 500. Oh,
man, that Stone beer was good.
Are we pausing for the cause?
It was delicious.
Yeah.
We didn't pause for a pee. Why would we pause for a cause?
Well, he's doing his 500.
Oh, yeah. Well, we should be able to
Get everybody in there.
Yeah, identify this. I'm in. Wait a minute. I'm getting in. My headphones could be a problem.
We're leaning in. We're leaning
There you go.
Still talk on the headphones.
There we go.
We're in.
Yeah.
You're in. Oh, jeez.
You're in.
No more for me, thanks. I'm driving.
John just almost took the whole table out.
My number 500 is Magic Hat Art Hop Ale.
Oh, congratulations.
Imperial Blonde Ale.
As you took that picture, John just blacked out the whole video viewing audience.
You may or may not see this.
You may or may not see this.
I unlocked the badge.
Yes, baby.
There you
I
go.
see it.
Legendary.
500.
Legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Is that 500 individual?
500 individual different beers.
That's impressive.
You know what's really impressive?
Or it's a
you
Brahma.
would probably crush him, but you drink the same fucking beer every night.
Yeah, well, I can't buy all those different beers.
My next one's Extraordinary. That's 1,000.
Ooh,
so-
extraordinary.
Stay tuned.
Jay's going to be, he's legendary, but he's going to be extraordinary.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Blues Wad.
Yes.
500. Woo.
Extraordinary.
Yeah. No.
No, legendary.
Legendary.
Extraordinary is the
I think we had these on the table for a month last time.
Or all over the floor, too.
Yep.
right.
My number. So it's my number 2. Your number 2 is Unforgiven, right?
Yep.
My number 2 is Heartbreak Ridge. One of my all-time favorite movies.
Nice.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
So John, that guy over there, number 1.
What,
You're
me?
number 1.
Pale Rider. My favorite. Personal favorite.
I don't mind that movie, but I don't know if it's even in my top 20.
I love it.
It's on my big list, definitely.
Glad to feel individual.
There you go. Jay, you're number 1?
I'm going to go with Gran Torino.
Wow.
Yeah. Love that movie.
Gran Torino's pretty good.
Love that movie.
It was really great.
It just worked
thing,
out.
You left the Outlaw
really
Josie
cool.
Wales off.
I did. I know.
Wow.
I know. That's how it worked out.
That's the way it goes. I had to readjust this a couple times.
I know it was tough.
That's
This
what I
was
was
tough.
saying.
I'm going to have to watch Gran Torino
so many
again to
good movies.
get a load of
I
that.
love that movie. I mean,
I thought it was great.
I'm going to have to watch it one more time.
great. I think he directed. I think.
Yeah, I
there,
think
too.
he directed it too.
I think so.
It's
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was. I just love that movie. I don't know. Something about it.
You know what? It was so. There's parts that were inappropriate.
Well, because he's playing an inappropriate old man.
But good.
Yeah.
And he really takes his neighbor kid who's
Under his wing.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
With no father, really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a great.
Yeah.
And
great
all of his
story.
cousins are coming to the house and basically trying to kidnap him into gang life.
And his sister. I mean,
yeah.
it's just
And his
it's
sister,
a
yeah.
good American stand
way-
up for yourself story.
And the way he talks to people, and he's trying to teach him how to be a good man, and he brings in the barber
Right.
guy, and he's like, "Fuck you," he's trying to teach him how to be cool,
Right.
But he's like, he pulls a shotgun on him. What do you mean? Fuck
Well,
you?
but he's also he's also working on his
yeah, exactly.
racism and stuff.
Yeah, the old man.
Clint
in the
Eastwood's
beginning,
character is
the old shaman or whatever.
Yeah.
Came to him saying, "You have some issues to resolve."
Yeah.
and he has a look on his face like, "Yeah, I do."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think it was really,
I mean, is
really
it
good.
racism, or is it the preserving the American way of life?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even the
with him, it was definitely racism in the movie because he was. I mean, he
Even
was
the old
using
lady
every racist thing you could possibly say.
Oh yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Hey, you dumb Polak.
Yeah.
We was in here for I'm in here for a haircut.
Yeah. Well, I think I think he stood for that. Like, the American way or whatever. But he was trying to better the racist part of it and kind of try to separate that from doing the good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not racist. I mean, it's trying to make people American. I mean,
communicate.
Yeah,
right.
That's really, you got to
I
communicate.
mean, my
because,
ancestors went through the same thing.
he was trying to get the kid to communicate, and the kid was trying. And you come off wrong. You say, just a few words piss people off.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what it's really interesting. I just thought.
I thought it was a great movie.
I thought it was great.
So 1 to me, huh? My number 1 is The Outlaw Josie Wales.
That's yours.
Yeah,
Nice.
You can't. To me, it's in my top 3 westerns. Period. I mean, it's can't go wrong with it. Outlaw Josie Wales.
Yep.
Badass Confederate boy.
I had to work really hard on this list.
Yeah, it was tough.
Because all of the ones that we talked about.
Yeah.
All the ones we talked about.
It was a hard list.
Yeah. There was some really specific stuff on a bunch of.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh man, that was one of my favorite scenes ever.
Yeah,
hard.
It was a very good, compelling, top 10 that took us some
we
time
had to work
get through.
it.
Yeah,
It's a lot better than our best green things.
Green thing.
Keep bringing that up.
We don't blame you for that.
No, we don't. We blame ourselves just as much because we went,
we were in. Hey,
yeah.
We agreed.
That sounds good.
We're not blaming you.
All right. Well, I think we can say everybody have a good happy 4th of July. We should do this one more time, shouldn't we?
I'll see you floating out there, I
We got to
hope.
do our thing, right?
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Well, hang on. Let's get out of the top 10 first.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now we'll go to...
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com and on iTunes and buzzsprout.com or...
At Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram. Or Periscope.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour. And also on Untapped at Jay's Brew and Brewmaster Pick with 2 C's.
And Jay is now legendary.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Hey!
True Serm's working for John.
What's this? What's this mean?
Yeah, we all know. We all know.
Shocker.
Is this moron number 1? Put moron number 2 on the phone. Don't say a fucking word to me. I'll get up and I'll bury this telephone in your head.
Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
guys.
Stadler? Yeah, what? Is that it? Yes, it's over. How'd you like it? I don't know. I slept through the whole thing. Well, you didn't miss much. Chico!
Is this moron number 1? Put moron number 2 on the phone.
You're goddamn right I do. So here come 2 words for you. Shut the fuck up.